realized I kind of did it until I looked down. We were in the end zone. But no, it was pretty cool. That dude runs his tail off, and honestly, he probably would have gotten there regardless if I would have done that or not. So.
Should an asterisk be put next to his name and credit you with that help on that touchdown?
That'd be pretty cool. No, he did. He came over afterwards. He was like, "Good job." But once again, like I said, Kendra runs hard, man. He puts his head down, and I knew it. I think he would have got in regardless if my big ass would have grabbed it through. So.
Wes, you guys were dominant again in the run game late in the game. What's that say about y'all's offensive line?
I think that first half we struggled and it kind of ticked us off. But it does feel good when we know when we have to run the football, we can do it, at our own will, and it feels good. And you can definitely, feel that impose on the defensive line on the other side. But no, like I said, we were frustrated. Sorry, that first half running the football, it was tough offense. We were having a tough time protecting, moving. Texas line was good. I mean, give all the credit in the world, Coach Z, Coach Arnell, Fitch. We knew he was gonna have those guys ready to play. So hats off to them. But yeah, at the end of the day, we knew we needed to run the ball and milk some clock, and sure enough, that's what we did.
You talked about the struggles in the first half. What was Tech doing defensively that maybe caused some of those problems?
They had a good game plan, but also a lot of that, man, was self-inflicted stuff. And, that I think we've been saying that the past few weeks, but, this week it really showed. And it's that time of year, everybody's kind of beat up, banged up. That's, some of that stuff, technique stuff, it really starts to show, And, it got exposed today. But I feel like the good thing about us is, I feel like we don't see adversity like a lot of other teams do. It's almost like, okay, bring it on, So we were able to kind of buckle down and, move forward and go from there.
You said self-inflicted. What were some specific instances of that?
We were just doing a lot of bust, a lot of simple stuff. I feel like up front, I feel like our communication, like technique stuff, and sometimes we would be off one or two guys, a slide in protection, and I feel like that hadn't happened a lot, if any, this year. But like I said, I don't think we choked, man. When we got the barrel of the gun, pointed at you, I don't think one person out there on the field choked. So.
Your coach talked about talking to you guys, getting used to playing with a target on your back. Do you feel that in a game that you're getting anything different from an opponent this week than any other?
Like I said a few weeks ago, every game in the Big 12 is a dogfight, and I feel like if you ask anybody, they'll tell you the same thing. But yeah, I guess you want to talk about a target. It is different. We've never been, or at least since I've been here, we haven't been atop of the conference. A top 10 team in the country. It feels good, but yeah, everybody's gunning for you. I'd assume it's kind of like when we go to play OU and teams like that in the past. Yeah, it's your Super Bowl. You throw everything you got at them, and that's what we're getting. And what else would you want? Everybody throwing punches at you, blows, take it off the chin and throw them right back. So.
Somebody mentioned that he felt like you guys feed off of like just momentum. How were you guys able to kind of flip that switch in the second half?
Well, 100%, man. I feel like first off, the defense, they played their tails off. They got two or three key fourth down stops and completely switched the game. Turnovers too, but also, man, I got to give a shout out to the student section, the fans in general. That stadium, it's rocking. I have never seen it like that, and this is my 6th year being here. That's huge. That momentum swing, it was dead as could be in there early in the game, come out of half. And, you start making a few plays, and we just we trust our coaches, and more importantly, we trust the guys to our left and right. Every play we're out there. And you can feel it. That crowd gets going a little bit, and you feel the D-line giving in, that momentum picks up, and people feed off it. It's contagious, and it's awesome. So I think we do a good job of picking it up, but, we didn't have that all game. I feel like that momentum was on the other sideline, if we're being honest. So, but I think we did a good job. When we got a chance, we put our foot in their throat, and we, put it into the game.
Does the hypnotoad help?
I think it made it. I looked into a couple guys' eyes and they were going squiggly eyes. I didn't know what was going on. So yeah, when I thought one dude was concussed, it was just the dang hypnotoad got him.
Hey, Coach Stacks also said he thought you guys are playing a little tight here the last couple games early on. Can you sense that too?
I don't know if I want to say tight. Maybe, but I don't think that's something that we think about. It definitely could be. I feel like we got a lot of attention on us now, but here's the thing, you know, if we want to be the team that we can be and want to be, we can't let that stuff get to us, you know? We got to see the big picture, and who cares on the cameras and the good stuff, you know? Because quite frankly, to be honest with you, last year at this same point, we were getting dogged by everybody. Our own fans didn't like us, and that's what I say a lot. I'm like, the same people who are praising you and lifting you up now are the same people who are sitting there kicking dirt on you at this time a year ago. And I feel like, you know, as crappy as that is to say, it's the truth, and that's how you need to see it, dude. We can't let these bright lights and cameras get in our heads. I mean, at the end of the day, we ain't done nothing yet. I mean, we're shooting for one thing, and until we get it, we need to, you know, keep our nose down and keep on chipping away.
Anything else for Wes?